Hey everybody, and welcome to this Who Is Wednesday. On this Who Is Wednesday, we're going to talk about the OCC, or the Office of the Comptroller of Currency. Now, who is the OCC? The Office of the Comptroller of Currency. Well, the Office of the Comptroller of Currency was created as a bureau of the U.S. Treasury, or U.S. Department of Treasury, by the National Currency Act of 1863. The Comptroller of Currency is the administrator of the federal banking system and chief officer of the Office of the Comptroller of Currency. And what they do is the OCC supervises nearly 1,400 national banks, federal branches and agencies of foreign banks operating in the United States, and also savings associations. Now, when we look at the mission of the OCC, the mission of the OCC is to ensure that national banks, and of course those federal savings associations, operate in a safe and sound manner, provide fair access to financial services, and treat customers fairly, as well as comply with all federal laws and regulations. The Comptroller of Currency also acts as a director of FDIC. And we've got a video on the FDIC if you want to learn more about them. The OCC does have some strategic goals, and their strategic goals are to foster a safe, sound, and fair federal banking system that is really a source of the economic strength and opportunity to meet and evolve the needs of customers and of businesses as well. The OCC also has a second goal, and that is they employ, engage, and prepare and empowered to meet the mission. I think that's really a powerful one right there, is you have to be able to give the power and strength to your employees. You know, hire an employee for their capabilities and skills and allow them to be able to do their job. So seeing that as one of their key missions in their current strategic goals, which stretch from 2019 to 2023, hats off onto that one. Their third goal is to make sure they operate efficiently and effectively. Another important thing that we see from the OCC is the release of a lot of their bulletins, which give us guidance on how to be able to work in the electronic banking industry. There's a lot of different things that they touch on too, but because we focus on electronic banking in most of these posts, and I'm just trying to educate you on who they are, I want to give you a little bit from the electronic banking side. An example of one of their bulletins would be OCC Bulletin 2006-39. 2006.39 is the Automated Clearinghouse Activities Risk Management Guidance. It is something I've read many times, and in fact, most of your risk experts, your risk assessors, your auditors, they're going to be quite familiar with that bulletin. I've got a colleague that she's done multiple speeches at conferences after reading that bulletin because she really made herself an expert on it, and my hat's off to her for doing that, and I think the rest of you should too. There's a lot that we learned from what we can do to be able to manage risk, even though with the 2006 means, yes, it was written in 2006, the 39 meaning that it was the 39th bulletin of that year. It might seem like it's a little outdated, but it's not. It's really important to have those risk practices. I've got some videos coming that will address what happens with risk. Who runs the OCC? Well, the president, with the advice and consent of the U.S. Senate, actually appoints the comptroller to head the agency. The current head of the agency is Joseph Otting, was sworn in as the 31st comptroller of the currency on November 27, 2017. Now, you may be aware that the professor has introduced extra credit. If you would like some extra credit, what you'll have to do is you'll have to go to paymentsprofessor.com/extra credit. There you can sign up, and I have videos that'll help you on extra credit. What's today's extra credit question? Well, if Joseph Otting is the current comptroller of the currency, who was the first? Again, if Joseph Otting is the current comptroller of the currency, who was the first?